Hi, everyone. This is Tim Allen with the Massey Allen Group at Compass, coming to you with a question. As a seller in a real estate transaction, is it risky for you to accept an offer from a buyer that has waived all contingencies or removed all contingencies up front? I'll answer that question in a second, but let's just talk about it from the buyer standpoint. We had an incredibly hot market over the last 2 years where you run out of money, so you'll start looking at terms. You feel like the only way you can buy a house is by removing all contingencies up front. That means you have no way, if you discover anything, of backing out of the contract and getting your deposit back. Typically, a deposit, the initial deposit is 3% of the purchase price. 3% of $1 million is $30,000. $2 million is $60,000. $3 million is $90,000. Okay. So if you discover something or you can't close that deal, you may potentially lose some or all of that money depending on the damages that occur. Okay. So back to the original question. We're on the other side of the coin. You're a seller. Buyer gives you an offer that has no contingencies. It seems risk-free, but it's not. It has risk in it. And here's why. Okay. And specifically what I'm talking about is the buyer's ability to do their due diligence on the property or their investigation contingency. Okay. We have a cliche on our team that items found in escrow are dealt with in escrow. Items found or discovered by the buyer after they own the house have a high risk to ending in a lawsuit. Okay. So what that means is we want the sale of your home to be a pretty little package with a bow on top, and you never hear of the address 123 Main Street or whatever your address is in the future when you move on with your life. You've collected your proceeds, you've moved to your new house, you started the new chapter of your life. You're never going to get a call saying, how come I didn't know about X, Y, and Z? Okay. Why am I bringing this up? Our sales manager sent us an article Tuesday from CNBC that said 72% of recent home buyers have regrets about their recent home purchase. Why? Or excuse me, what was the number one regret? They didn't have the ability to inspect the home. They didn't know what they're buying. 77% of those home buyers had an unscheduled repair in the first year of home ownership. Okay. Why is this a problem? Well, when you have a hot market where you run out of money to offer because everybody is offering way over asking price, you start looking at terms and you say, hey, I want this house. I'm going to remove all my contingencies. Well, as a seller, if you fail to disclose something that the buyer discovers after they move into the house and they claim and or can prove that you should have known that and should have disclosed that, that's potentially a problem. That's a problem in any market. In the hot market, the problem is because we didn't have enough supply, everybody's overpaying for houses. And on top of that, they're not able to investigate what they're actually purchasing. So complete risk in that situation. Okay. So what is the solution? Well, the easiest solution, and we have an office policy, and we can advise all of our sellers to do this. If we get a offer that is non-contingent, especially on the buyer's investigation contingency, we tell our sellers, hey, let's give it back to them. 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever number of days that the buyer needs. It's important for both parties, both buyers and sellers, to have the opportunity to do their due diligence. We got nothing to hide. Buyer, knock yourself out. Do your own inspections. Okay. On top of that, you can ensure your risk by doing pre-list inspections up front. Every house has flaws. A pre-list inspection is a neutral third-party inspection from a licensed inspector that says, hey, here's all the flaws of the house. All the cards are on the table before we're looking at any offers or we end up in contract with one of those buyers. Okay. The reason we recommend this is we know our greatest service to our clients, especially our sellers, is protecting their money in a real estate transaction. If you'd like to learn more about this, feel free to comment, share, or you can give me a call, 925-979-5662. Again, Tim Allen, Massey Allen Group at Compass, 925-979-5662. Have a great day.